So this is a surefire way of getting your HDD to start and veg in the morning. Basically the glow plug's gone on this, so it's going to be a quick glow plug change. I'm going to show you how far to sort of advance the pump. It's more or less done by ear, but it'll give you a good indication, and hope you guys sort of subscribe. So, little trick I learned. First of all, I'm going to be advanced the pump a bit, mainly because it helps starting old worn out VE pumps like this a little bit advanced, never hurt them. So what I've done is I've marked that pump there, just give me a starting point, and I've undone the 13mm. It's a phase 1306 setup on this, so sometimes you'll have a pass pump in the way, but I've undone the 13mm and there's a 22 bolt that holds the alternator on. My little trick is, if you light down, little trick is just to undo it and then loosen off the bottom one, and you get lots of clearage for the VE pump. So you've got 3 bolts on the four nuts on the VE pump to undo, one underneath, one there, one at the back. They only need cracking off, and then I'll come back to you once I've cracked them off. Right, so I've removed the intercooler to make life a bit easier. It's just 3 Allen key bolts at the back. They're 6mm, 2 10mm at the front if your car still has them. A lot of people have just taken them out over time. And once you've got the 4 bolts undone, just crack the injector lines off there, the 17mm ones. You don't need to undo them, just crack them off. And now hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll be able to see, pump and move back and forward. Okay? Now, after all, we are going to do glow plugs, so I want it all the way back, and then once it's all the way back, I'll just nip that first easy nut up and keep it back, and then we'll go from there. Right, once the pump's back, you can see the glow plugs there, hopefully. There you go, focus on them. 1, 2, one behind there, 3, one behind your fuel pump housing, fuel filter housing. Now, I've already got a TT filter on mine because they leak like hell. I mean, it's up to you whether you do or not, but I would advise just taking off the pump housing just to make life easier. You don't have to, but I do, it's just easier. So undo the 4 of them, and then pull the wire out that you see, and that should come out in one, and then we can get to the plugs. So that cable's off, nice and easy. And in here, sorry about the bright light, that one there. This last one, that's actually your glow plug live. Take that off, just tuck that aside, and you've got access to your glow plugs. Next bit self-explanatory. I think there are 12 from memory. Undo all the glow plugs. The right 2 you can get to with a socket, the left 2 you have to do with a spanner, and once I get them out I'll let you know. So there they are, they're all out. Wait a second. Camera fail. So there they are, all out. Ends aren't burnt out, which is good. So I suppose I ought to see how many are working. My guess is 1. Could be a few, but I'm guessing 1. To test them, I'll show you quickly how to do it. You get a bit of wire. You can use this bit. Holds top of there, other end to the live, and then you touch this bit, the threads, against the battery, and it should glow red. So as you can see, only a couple of them worked. New glow plugs. This is important. Don't buy cheap glow plugs. Cheap glow plugs should be doing this job again. And trust me, I've done it 100 times. It's easier to buy cheap glow plugs. I run NGKs in that one over there. A lot of people rate Bosch ones. Personally, this time a guy was selling old stock Peugeot Citroen ones on eBay. Go on Service Box, get the part number, tap it into eBay. Sometimes you get lucky and you get old stock glow plugs where a dealer's just got fed up of them hanging about, the cars are getting old, and you get genuine glow plugs. Having never tested these yet, I have no idea how they are, but they're genuine, so I'm going to assume they're good quality. Right, so as I was saying before, wire to the positive, top of there, hold against the negative. It should smoke and then go red. That's a good glow plug. See? Good glow plug. Stop it. So, without wanting to sound too much like a Haynes manual, putting it back together is just the reverse of what you've just done. Get the glow plugs in, which I've already done, and then what we're going to do, because we're going to advance the pump a little bit, is we're going to slacken this one off. If I can focus on that mark, you see how far back it is? I'll show you how far roughly to advance it. Right, it's only that little amount. You're going to have to play with this a little bit, so what I do is I leave the other nuts loose and just use the front one, and then I try to start it and see what it's like, rev up a little bit and check it's not too clattery. But first of all, I just put this top bolt in the alternator so the belt's tight again. I'll give it a go and see what we've got. Right, I've got the camera rigged up like this. Fingers crossed this time we'll give it a shot. Tried a second ago, managed to make it to the door and the camera fell over, so that was a bit of a fail. Should be alright. Just always wait until the relay clicks out on veg starts. Almost, come on. So, a bit lumpy on idle. If you've ever worked with veg or ran veg oil, you know that's just normal. Starts really well for being on idle. Impressed with that. That's about the right amount. She doesn't clatter too much, that's why I give her a little bit rev. Sometimes I'll go more, sometimes I'll go less. It was just a rough guide. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Just bang the intercooler back on, take it for a road test, and hopefully she's good to go.